Hi everyone, my name is Nobukho. I am the photography lecturer at Red and Yellow. Today I'm going to be showing you how to collect visuals for any project that you are possibly working on. It's not always easy to just go on Google and find images because you'll find yourself searching and staying online for hours and hours and hours, not really finding what you want. So the process of getting to find the right images for what you want should start by maybe, let's say your theme that you're working on is home. So you should try and think about words that are associated with home and try and be fast and quick and just use an intuitive way. For me, I would think of words like strength. I would also think of comfort as a word that describes home, or journey, or warmth, or struggle. And then once you have those very fast words, you could then think of colors that you can associate the words with, or mood or feeling, because color is quite strong and it's always associated with a feeling. So if I choose, for example, the word warmth, I always associate warmth with yellow because it reminds me of the sun. Or if I think of the word journey, for me, journey reminds me of blue. If I think of the word strength, that reminds me of red. And if I think of comfort, it's also, for me, comfort is also red. And then if I think struggle, I would associate it with blue. But if you take note of the two blues that I used for the two different words, they're two shades of blue. So it's not the same color, or it's the same color, but it's a different shade of a color. And then if you can put those words next to the color that you associate it with, and then you can trim things down and say, okay, I've used quite a lot of blues and a lot of reds and maybe very little yellow, and that's when you can start editing things that you don't really need. And in this case, maybe I take out yellow and say, okay, I've got lots of blues and reds, I'm going to work with those, and I will discard yellow. And then from then on, all these words can maybe help you think of objects that remind you of home. And these objects are things that you can just take pictures of at home using your cell phone or using your DSLR camera, whatever device that you've got access to. So in my case, I think of blue as in like the blue overall, or this chair. These are images that I've taken after I've gone through the process of associating the words with color. If you don't really want to take pictures at your home, what you can do to source images is to go online and find images that are licensed to be used for non-commercial or for commercial purposes. If you go onto Google and you just type images of home, you will notice that there's always a text at the bottom that says this image may be subject to copyright. Instead of using those images, rather go onto their website, which is images.google.com. Those images have got a non-commercial license, and you can use them as long as they're not for commercial use. And then there's another website called unsplash.com. That website has a creative license of using them for both commercial and for non-commercial. So you can go onto that website, type what you want, and then you can use those images to start off your project. So it's really a process, but it makes things easier for when you want to start a project.